when it comes to women, most, if not all dudes, I don't really know if that applies to gay men, but whatever, change their behavior. Whether it's subconsciously or not is irrelevant, and these changes range from subtle to yeah. So this is a yup session I whipped up while scraping the bottom of the barrel. Twisted Metal review coming up next week, pinky promise. So as I said, the changes are almost always there. You know, if you play football, you have that one friend who turns into prime Messi if he spots women, or the gamer assassin mystery man. I'm just gonna go through the most notable archetypes of dudes when women are around. So first up, as I mentioned, the mystery man. You know, the corner man in parties. That one friend who insists he couldn't give less of a shit about women. And you know for a damn fact they regret being a dumbass once they're home. But in some very, very rare occasions, this can actually work out for you. Though it depends on how you play it out, I guess. There is a second form of this though, the cock blocker. It still falls under the mystery man archetype, but these dudes will literally try to pull you out every time you engage in a conversation with a woman. They are the male equivalent of she is not interested, I guess. So while this archetype is a bit of an L, they are at the very least harmless. The second one is the hotel motherfuckers. You know.
I got my boy Anthony in the cut.
Hey, where the hoes at? We getting bitches tonight, bro. We getting hoes, bro.
I smoke by a tree, run up on with this stick and smoke them like a leaf. Now they chalking up the street for walking up the street. Please stop talking up the beat.
Gets all hyped up about doing all this crazy shit and just sort of goes AFK when the hoes are around. This is easily the most common archetype. I'm willing to bet you know at least 2 or 3 of these dudes, if you're not one of them. Honestly, other than the fact that you look kinda goofy talking all that shit and just sorta sitting there, it's not really that bad. After it happens once or twice, it's even a good thing. Cope, as it will humble you a bit. Teaches you not to oversell shit when you can deliver. And the last archetype is easily the worst one. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The Antichrist of Rizz. You know, stealing your hat, dunking on you, smacking your head, putting you in a headlock. It's the weirdest shit ever, and I genuinely never figured out whether it actually works on women or not. I do know this, even if it did work on women, I do not think acting like a complete and utter moron is worth it. Though maybe I'm clueless and should start doing it to figure it out. As bad as it is, it can technically be nullified, you know. Someone put you in a headlock, you burn their dumbass with a lighter or some shit. It's effective and probably cancels out all of their pathetic attempt at Rizz. But there is a second form, the verbal abuse. This, in my opinion, is the epitome of mental retardation. And while the physical shit is annoying, it can be at the very least funny to a certain degree. But the verbal shit is straight up vile. Now you can go word for word and just do the same shit to them. But half the time, if you're a decent person, it's very hard to degrade your friend in front of randoms. Honestly talking though, if that's something that happens to you, then you should definitely get some new friends, man. Anyone willing to sell you out for a crumb of pussy is not a friend you should hang out with. Anyway, yup session is over. A proper video next week for sure, I think. Subscribe. Bye.